how are you? My name's Kim Hess, and this is Chief. And apparently he's going to join us for practice today, which he does. He joins me on my practice quite often. So hopefully he won't be too much of a distraction. Yeah, you going to tell a story? Oh yeah? Okay. So what what I put together for you guys today is just a relaxing 30 to 45 minute sequence that we're going to start out with some breath work, a little meditation, and then some gentle asana and into our final relaxation. And so this is kind of being designed to help reduce stress and anxiety and just bring you back into your body. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't got your mat out, go ahead and get your mat out already. And sit up nice and tall. And we're going to go ahead and just start by closing our eyes and just touching base with our bodies. So go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, then just close them enough so you're just kind of gazing down at the floor. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. And just allow that breath to return to its natural rhythm. And using your mind's eye, just gently scan through the body, starting at the top of the head, noticing the head itself, the facial muscles, allowing any facial muscles that might be tense to relax. And shake out the shoulders a little bit, let the shoulders relax. Let the neck muscles relax. Going all the way down through the torso, feeling the spine lengthening, imagining that string tied to the top of your head, pulling gently upwards, so we're lengthening through the spine while allowing the shoulders to relax. Pull the belly button in just gently, and then notice the legs, however you're sitting, and if you're very uncomfortable sitting flat on the ground, you can go ahead and get a blanket or a little pillow or a bolster to sit up on. And then we bring our attention fully to our breath. Just feeling the breath enter and exit the body. Noticing what areas of the body are affected by the breath. The rib cage, the shoulders, the belly. I want you to notice how you feel after each exhale. So just take a nice deep inhale, and then as you exhale, just let it go and notice the feeling that overcomes you as you do this. Just pay attention to this a few minutes longer. Just a couple minutes. Just relaxing the shoulders, noticing how the body feels, noticing the feelings that come up, being aware of any thoughts that may be running through your head. That monkey mind might be running around like crazy. Take just a few more breaths here. Just paying attention to anything that comes to your awareness, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. Just noticing where you are right now. Being aware of everything that's happening. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and bring the palms together before the heart center in Anjali Mudra. And we're going to set an intention for our practice. Now this is for you, this is your personal intention. So we just kind of touch base of where we are now. And this is where we want to go. So setting an intention, it's set in simple words, simple language, present tense. It could start out, I am, and I am feeling relaxed. I am, try to keep it in the positive aspect, the feeling you want to feel, or any intention you want is perfect. So take a moment here and feel into the intention. Feel it in your bones. Repeating your intention 2 or 3 times to yourself. And let's take one deep inhale together. Inhaling this into your life, making it so. And as we exhale, we let go or release every block, every obstacle we have that is hindering us from getting this intention. Beautiful. Go ahead and release your hands down. And we're going to do 5 rounds of nadi shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to start by taking the mudra for this breathing, which is placing your forefinger and middle finger in the palm of your hand and bringing the ring finger and pinky finger together, and then your thumb. So what it's going to look like is you'll hold the nostrils together, not the nostrils, but the nasal passages together with this. If this is just too complicated and it's just like messing you up, right here is just perfect. So this is perfect too. So we're going to bring the hand up, the right hand up to the nasal passages. And again, we don't want to squeeze the nostrils. We want to have it higher so we just can rock back and forth and close those nasal passages. Okay? So what we're going to do is we'll take one deep breath, inhale and out together. And then I'll guide you through. We're going to be inhaling. We'll start with the left. Inhale through the left 4 counts. We'll hold it for 8 counts. And then we'll exhale through the right nostril for 8 counts. And then we'll reverse the flow. And I'll walk you through the entire thing so you don't have to worry about it. Okay? All right. Hands in position. All right. Let's take one deep inhale. And exhale completely. Close the right side. Inhale 4 left. Close. Hold for 8. Exhale right for 8. Inhale right 4. Hold for 8, closing both sides of the nasal passages. Exhale left for 8. Inhale left for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale right for 8. Inhale right for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale left for 8. Inhale left for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale right for 8. Inhale right for 4. Hold. Exhale left for 8. Inhale left for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale right for 8. Inhale right for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale left for 8. Last one. Inhale left for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale right for 8. Inhale right for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale left for 8. Release your hand back into your lap. Just allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. Noticing any shifts or changes. Just noticing what you notice. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay, you can either remain with your eyes closed or go ahead and open them, your choice. We're going to start with some simple neck rolls today, just kind of getting the tension out of our neck. So let's go ahead and drop the chin to the floor and just breathe into the neck. Breathing, inhaling, lifting that chin up. Go ahead and continue to lift. Lifting the chin up, opening the heart, opening the front of the throat. Continue to breathe. And release back to a neutral position. Again, lengthening through the spine, keeping that spine nice and long throughout our entire practice. Let's drop the head to the right shoulder. And just kind of play around. You can just kind of very subtly move that chin around, finding the right stretch, that place that just makes you go, ah, yeah. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides all the way over to the other side. And again, just kind of roll it around a little bit until you find that spot, that sweet spot. Continuing to be aware of the breath. Coming back up to a neutral position. Let's take the chin over the right shoulder. So we're working the cervical region in all directions. And then bringing your eyes back over, looking past the left shoulder. And right back to center. No. Excuse me. Right back to center. Let's go ahead and drop that chin to the chest one more time. And this time we're going to imagine that our chin is a drawing tool. And we're going to draw a very large, slow circle in front of our face. So make that circle as large as you possibly can, all the way around. And when you've done full circle, switch directions. back up to a neutral position. Nicely done. All right, let's get the whole upper torso involved in this. Let's go ahead and switch how our legs are crossed for balance. So whichever leg was in front, go ahead and flip that around. Let's place the hands on the floor in front of us, and we're just going to walk forward. Just walking forward. Feeling the stretch. I like to kind of go back and forth and feel a little stretch in the lower back area, the kidney area. Just going down as far as is comfortable. If you end up right here and that's as far as you can go comfortably, that's perfect. Remember to take care of your body throughout our time together, or all the time actually. Listen to your body, because your body will never lie to you. So if there's pain involved, don't do it. If you feel a little discomfort, explore that. Get curious about it. Why are you feeling discomfort? Is it because you're out of alignment? Is it because you're just pushing yourself too far? Just always be asking these questions. All right, let's come on back up. Let's take the hands behind the back. Bring the shoulder blades together. We're going to pull those shoulders down. Push into the mat with your hands, and as you push down, lift the heart, lift the chin, opening the entire front side of the body. Watch the breath. Don't forget to breathe here. And then release the chin. Release the shoulders right back over the hips. Right hand goes down right beside the hip. Left hand comes up and over. And you can go use that supporting arm to take you deeper or not so deep. What feels good. Again, kind of exploring here, finding that perfect stretch. And switch sides. Oh. That feels good. All the way back up. Let's take the left hand onto the right knee. Inhale tall. And as we exhale, we're going to turn, looking back over that right shoulder. Watching the breath. And releasing that twist, coming all the way around over to the other side. Inhale tall, exhale, and gently twist. And release back to neutral. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move to our hands and knees. I can put my mat down. So from your hands and knees, look back at your knees, and we want to make sure that those knees are directly below the hips and the wrists are directly below the shoulders. Inhale, we're going to lift the tail, lift the chin, arching the back, dropping the belly down. And as we exhale, we're going to round the spine, tucking everything in. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, baby. And exhale. Do one more like that. Big deep inhale. And exhale. And we'll come right back to a neutral position, holding it here. Okay, from our hands and knees now, we're going to tuck the toes back, lift the sit bones, and push through, pushing those sit bones up toward the sky into an inverted V position. As we look back at our feet, we want to imagine we have two fists right between our feet. No more, no less, so the feet are hip distance apart. And we're pushing those shoulders back towards the ankles. We're going to slowly walk the dog, pressing and lifting, alternate heels. Nice and gentle, nice and slow, like a nice walk through the park. Reaching both heels toward the floor now. Rolling the head around. Let's take a nice lion's breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose. As we exhale, stick the tongue out, roll the eyes. Yeah, just like that, Chief. And let's go ahead and walk the feet all the way forward to the front of the mat. And just keep the knees nice and soft. Allow the upper body to hang. Allow that upper body to hang. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the arms. Let's do a little shake in here. Then I'm going to roll, go back and forth with the upper body. Just kind of play around. What feels good? Good. Alright, keeping those knees soft to protect the low back. We're going to place the hands on the knees. Inhale halfway up, so we're flattening the back. And then we're going to inhale, coming all the way up with a nice flat back. Okay. All right. So here we're going to come into mountain pose. Keeping my eye on Chief, he's climbing up the camera. All right, in mountain pose. I'm going to place the hands before the heart center. And just feel this pose. Take a moment to close your eyes and check in. Go ahead and open the eyes now. Notice how the body's feeling. We're going to take a nice deep breath as we reach the arms out to the side, bringing them all the way up. Fingers are spread wide. Tuck the tail, belly button in. Back. We're going to grab a hold of the left wrist and pull over to the right. Pull over to the right. So we're going to go through the same motions that we did sitting on the ground, a little different order, but we're getting in that full range of motion. Release, come back to that extended mountain pose. We'll grab hold of that right wrist and move over to the side here. Cheek it down. Cheek it down. And back up to extended mountain pose. We're going to release the hands to the low back. Soften those knees and using that fingertips to kind of push that tailbone down, lengthening through the low back. We're going to keep the knees slightly bent. Bring the shoulder blades together, reaching those elbows together, and just lean back as far as is comfortable. And release up. And let's do that one more time. And back to center. Release here, kind of shake out the arms. Bring the palms together before the heart center. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Reach those arms up high. Nice and tall. Soften the knees. Exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. Take a nice deep inhale here, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, fold. Keeping the knees soft, keeping the back flat. Only going down as far as is comfortable. If you don't have this amount of flexibility, you might want to keep your hands right on your knees and just kind of rest here, making sure to keep that back flat. This is going to protect the low back and let you control how far down you go. All right. Now, bending the knees if you need to even further. Place both hands on the mat. We're going to step both feet back to that upper push-up position or plank pose. If this is too much for you, immediately drop your knees down. So I'm going to go ahead and do this with my knees down because this is a much safer way to start. So from here, if you're holding it up, go ahead and drop your knees now. And we're going to drop the chin and chest right to the mat, which is going to be interesting for me with Chief here. But, oh, there we go. So we're going to bring the chest and chin right to the mat right here in stink bug position, I like to call it. And then we're going to slide the chest forward with the hips coming down, placing us in perfect position for cobra pose. So let's just breathe here. Relax the legs and the glutes. You won't even want to wiggle them around. Hi, Duncan. Hi. And then let's go ahead and make a little pillow with your hands. Drop the forehead to the floor and just rock your hips side to side. All right, let's come on back up to the elbows for Sphinx pose. So the elbows are going to be directly below the shoulders. We pull those shoulder blades back, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. So again, we're lengthening through the spine, getting nice and tall. Oh, yeah. Apparently Chief likes this pose. Watching the breath, and again, relax the legs and the glutes. Let those relax, let those back muscles work. Notice what's happening in the back, any sensations you're feeling. And releasing back down, place the hands under the shoulders, and we're going to just push up back to hands and knees, just like we did before. We're going to take a couple of more of those cat-cow breaths. So inhale, arch the back, lifting and opening. Exhale, tuck everything in, rounding. One more, inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round and tuck. And coming back to a neutral position. Let's take the knees wide, dropping the forehead to the floor for child's pose. Forehead will go right to the floor. And then lifting the head, coming back up. We're just going to swing the feet around and come into a seated position. Grabbing that tush, walking the sit bones back. We're going to bring the shoulders back so they're directly over the hips. Again, lengthening through that spine. So we always want to be lengthening through the spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Flattening the feet. So we want to imagine that our feet are flat up against the wall or we're standing on the ground. So we've got this 90-degree angle going on here. We're going to inhale and lift the heart. And as we lift the heart, we're going to slowly start to reach it forward with each exhale. Now, the tendency here is to reach forward, grab your toes, and then look what happens to your back. This is where a lot of low back injuries come from. So we want to not do that. We want to take the arms out of the equation unless you're using them behind you to lift the heart and push forward here, okay? You're very inflexible. This is a good way. You might even have your knees bent a little bit, and that's okay too. You might just be working on getting this upright position and the feet perfectly activated. All right, so if this is your pose, this is your pose. It's perfect. All right, so otherwise, and wherever you're starting from, We're going to use the inhales to lengthen the spine, lift the heart, and the exhales are going to bring us forward, releasing the tension in the back of the body. So let's really use those exhales, right? So we're inhaling and then exhaling here. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing that tension. Move around a little bit, roll the head around, just paying attention to any areas of tension that you feel, and then just relaxing into that, making this practice your own. Remember to listen to your body. First and foremost, I'm just here to make suggestions. All right, let's go ahead and come up nice and easy. And then we're going to take the left foot to the inner right thigh, keeping that extended leg nice and straight. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, reach that heart. So we have the same exact relationship, the upper body to that extended leg. Extended leg's exactly the same as if we had both legs out. All we've done is added a hip opener here. So we're doing the same thing. We're inhaling, lifting and lengthening, exhaling, reaching forward, releasing the tension in the back of the body. And again, you might be right here. So pay attention. What feels good to you? Where are you? So you can do this safely. We want to gain that flexibility in a safe manner, right? So using the breath. Beautiful. As you breathe, you might just notice the body, notice the tension in the back of the legs just slowly starting to ease you forward. And let's go ahead and come all the way up. We're going to take that bent knee now and bring it up. If this is comfortable for you, go ahead and leave it here. If it's available for you, go ahead and cross that leg over the extended leg. We're going to take the opposite arm and hug that knee, whether your foot is on either side of the leg. Hug that knee, pull yourself in tight to it, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale and exhale, looking back over the left shoulder. Use each breath to take you just a little bit deeper. Always the inhale lengthens and opens, and the exhale releases you further into the pose. Beautiful. And release, and we're going to go all the way around to the other side. Take a little bow. And then come back up and we'll switch sides. Alright, I'm moving my leg here, Sparky. There we go. So the right foot to the inner left thigh. Activate that extended leg. We're going to rotate so we're square with that extended leg. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, reach that heart forward. And then just settle into the breath. Settle into the breath. Hi, little monkey. Hi. Yes, this is my everyday practice with my little monkey chief. Feel the inhales lengthening. Feel the exhales releasing. Beautiful. Go ahead and release up. Then we're going to bring that bent knee. We're going to bring it up, cross it over if you crossed it over before. Otherwise, keep it on the inside. However you did it on the other side, either way is perfect. Take that opposite arm, hug that knee. Inhale nice and tall, and exhale and twist. Use the breath. Use the breath. And release. Coming all the way around again to the other side to take a little bow. This acts as a counter twist. And then we're going to come back together. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. And you can have a small diamond here or a larger diamond, whatever feels the most comfortable for you right now. And you can use your ankles for support to pull that heart up, lengthening through the back. And again, find the breath. So we always come back to the breath. Always use the breath. The breath is our guide to take us deeper into the body. Got more flexibility, you can begin to bring it forward just a little bit or not. Again, if you're just working on getting that spine straight, you're just starting to work on your flexibility, be okay with that. That's where you're starting, and that's the perfect place to start for you. All right, let's go ahead and release that pose. We're going to go onto our backs. Bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to drop the knees to one side, eyes up to the other side as you're extending your arms out for a nice reclined spinal twist. Switch sides. And then come back on your mat for Shavasana. Stop it. So go ahead and get nice and comfortable. Arms at your side, feet are mat width apart. We're going to take about a 5-minute Shavasana. So arms at your side with your palms face up, eyes closed if you're comfortable with your eyes closed. Nice deep breath in and releasing the breath. Just allowing the body to surrender to the pull of the earth. Feel the heaviness of the body. At the same time you feel the heaviness through the body. Imagine you light as a feather. So we've got this dual feelings. We acknowledge the heaviness in the body, the thickness, the bones, the blood, the skin, the muscles. Then we feel the body, imagining it just floating just above your mat. Your awareness to rest on your breath. allow your breath to deepen. Gently begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Then you make your way back nice and easily to a comfortable cross-legged position, if that's indeed comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, if you're comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. Otherwise, just gaze down at the floor. Palms together before the heart center. Let's take a moment to recall our intention that we set. Divine sweetness that dwells deep within me acknowledges and honors that same divine sweetness that dwells deep within you. Namaste. May every thought, word, and action in your life reflect the light that shines from within. Thank you for joining me, and yeah, we'll see you next time. If you haven't been to my website yet, kimhasyoga.com, go ahead and hop over there. Share your email with me so you can get updates on my travel. I do yoga sail adventures, and I'm going to start doing some retreats. And I've got, of course, all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, my blog, you'll get to keep up to date with my crazy musings, what's going on. So, kimhasyoga.com. Again, thank you all for joining me. Namaste.